Right, hi guys. So I've done the I've done a previous episode where I spoke about the men's quarterfinals, and then this episode I'll speak about the women's quarterfinals. And unlike the men's quarterfinals, where there were not many matches that had good odds, when I say good odds, that means there was not much to be made if you went with a favorite, except for the match between Felix and Alcaraz. For the women's quarterfinals, it's a little bit more interesting. All eight players are they've really performed in order to be where they are in the quarterfinals, right? Even there's also the upcoming match between Raducanu and Bencic, but just looking at that, I've decided to pick just these two matches, and let me get into this. So, my first pick is Krejcikova versus Sabalenka, and I'm going with Sabalenka. Um, no disrespect to Krejcikova, but I just feel that Sabalenka has been a better performer throughout this tournament. She has also come up against big names, and if I'm mistaken, I think she's only dropped one set uh, on her en route to the quarterfinals. So I do expect Sabalenka to carry forward with the form. And then my next pick would be it's the match between Pliskova versus Sakari. So I think many of y'all are familiar by now that I'm a big fan of Sakari since Roland Garros, and somehow I'm seeing the same player here. She's really she's really powerful, and she's a really strong player. That is why I really like her. Right, her movements, her hits, they are really very powerful, and there's some sort of authority in her when she's on the court. Um, and it's really exciting. Like the last match, right? I was just watching the match just now. It really went on for quite some time, but eventually she won. Sakari won, and by no means that was an easy fit. If it was an easy win, because if you watch the match, you can see that actually both players had many opportunities to actually end the game sooner. But as it goes in tennis, sometimes the shots that you think are the easiest shots can be the most difficult ones just because you're so nervous, and knowing that you're maybe a point behind, or what if I screw up. So that was pretty evident in the last match, in Sakari's match. But I do expect her to play an upset. I do expect her to go into the semi-finals. Not the finals yet, but I do expect her to go to the semi-finals. And because of that, I am going with the underdog here, which is Maria Sakari. And yes, go Sakari. My bet is with you, so please win. All right, guys. So, yep, keeping this short and simple again. Thank you so much. Bet wisely, and remember that betting is not a get rich scheme. So, it's just for the fun of it, right, guys? So, take care then. Do subscribe. Do subscribe. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.